From 6 News, this is Feel Good Friday.
It's absolutely insane that he survived that long. I didn't lose hope. I'm religious, so I really believe God has a plan.
I think people are drawn to is that I've always been someone who observes and I listen. And I think that that's just my nature.
I just was like, oh my God, there's a possum over the LIE.
Thanks for joining us on this Feel Good Friday. I'm Siobhan Klepfer. We're getting the good feelings going tonight with a story of a cat who went missing for 3 years and then returned. Carly Petras has the story from Lenawee County of this very unlikely reunion.
A reunion 3 years in the making.
It's absolutely insane that he survived that long.
Ella Bennett says she wasn't sure she'd ever feel those sandpaper kisses again after her cat Buddy ran away in 2022. As an indoor and outdoor cat, Ella says Buddy was known to go on an adventure or two, but she says this time was different.
We kept hoping, oh, he'd be back a couple days, but then it was a couple days too long than usual, so that's when we started to get worried.
A year goes by, another year. Did you start losing hope that you'd find him again?
I didn't lose hope. I'm religious, so I really believe God has a plan.
Recently scrolling Facebook, Ella says she couldn't believe her eyes when she came across a cat posted by the Lenawee County Humane Society that looked just like Buddy.
I immediately sent it to my grandma. I was like, that looks just like Buddy. And I posted a picture of him on there and I was like, do you think this could be him, you know?
The cat in the Facebook post was found severely matted at a McDonald's in Adrian, about 10 miles away from Ella's home. Sasha Wilkerson with the Lenawee County Humane Society says, based off pet records, previous photos, and Buddy's reaction to Ella, she was almost certain it was her cat.
He's pretty outgoing, but he was kind of a feisty cat. And she knew that, she knew that was part of his personality. And he seemed to recognize her. So those two things matter too.
What was it like for you seeing him for the first time after 3 years?
I was completely in shock, to be honest. I'm still in shock, in all honesty.
I'm glad they got reunited. Our next feel-good story is a long time coming. The only black all-female unit to serve in Europe during World War II received its overdue recognition on Capitol Hill on Tuesday. Congress awarded the 6888 the Congressional Gold Medal. 80 years ago, the Central Postal Directory Battalion, nearly 900 strong, arrived in Birmingham, England to clear out a 3-year backlog of mail. In just 3 months, the women sorted some 17 million pieces, getting much-needed letters from home to soldiers on the front lines. There are only 2 surviving members of the 6888. The medal was presented to the family of the unit commander, Lieutenant Colonel Charity Adams Early.
With 1 letter or package going out on average every 4/10 of a second for 900. No computers, no optical scanners, no sorting machines, all done by hand. These soldiers exemplified determination in the face of adversity and demonstrated the ability to go beyond what was thought to be possible.
After England, the battalion was shipped to France, where they again tackled 3 years' worth of mail. Members of the 6888 said they faced racist and sexist treatment by male soldiers and then came home to no recognition for their service. A legend in the ballet world is spreading inspiration both on and off the dance floor. Misty Copeland made history nearly a decade ago as the first black female principal dancer at the prestigious American Ballet Theater. Now she's out with a book for younger readers titled Letters to Misty: How to Move Through Life with Confidence and Grace. While visiting CBS Mornings, she said the book offers advice on issues like body image and friendship based on letters from her fans.
I never thought that I would be someone that people would come to.
You didn't?
No. I mean, I was so introverted, I didn't speak, but I feel like that's what I think people are drawn to is that I've always been someone who observes and I listen. And I think that that's just my nature, and so people feel comfortable sharing things with me.
Copeland welcomed a baby in 2022 and is now back in the studio preparing for a return to the stage. Take a look at this. Some high school artists helped a group of elementary school students bring their imaginations to life. Back in November, kindergartners at this Virginia school created drawings of their own creatures inspired by the classic children's book, Where the Wild Things Are. And then they handed them over to National Art Honor Society students at nearby high schools. Well, the artists carefully transformed each drawing into three-dimensional sculptures and plush figures and then presented them back to the kids this week. The artists say they made the figures extra durable so the kids can enjoy their personal wild things for years to come.
3, go!
And they're off, those adventurers. They just took off down the longest zip line in America. It's called Mega Zip, and it stretches for 1 mile through the Great Smoky Mountains above Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Riders start off at an elevation of 2,400 feet, Kendall, and they can hit 55 miles per hour. You would definitely do that.
100% actually.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I know.
I thought there was a good chance, but I wasn't sure because usually you shoot me down with a lot of stuff I say. We should do that.
You know what? And as soon as you said it, I was like, I know I'm going to surprise her with this one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it, 100%.
It looked like a lot of fun. 55 miles per hour.
I know, that's fast. But I mean, for 1 mile, that's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah. The weather's a little cool.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we got some cool temperatures on the way for the weekend, and also the chance for rain to talk about, but it's only going to be for part of the weekend here.
Okay, your full forecast right after the break, and then later, for one animal rescue professional, it doesn't matter what kind of life needs help. She's going to do what she does to get them that support. We'll show you how, and it doesn't have to do with cats and dogs. Stay with us. Feel Good Friday. We'll be right back.